If you're not getting responses from the emails that you send to sponsored prospects, I have some tips that can help. My name is Ken Unger. I'm a sponsorship coach at Charge. It can be very frustrating sending out hundreds of sponsorship prospect emails and getting no responses. But if you're not getting answers when you knock on the door of prospective sponsors, here are some tips that can help. First, stop. You may be sending out hundreds of proposals and you're not getting any responses. Rather than continue to send out the same messages and no one's responding, it's important to pause and reflect on the message that you have in your sponsorship emails and sponsorship deck. Second, did you personalize the message? You and I receive emails every day in our inbox. What happens when we get an email that looks clearly like a form? Well, of course, we delete it. Now, imagine you get an email that is personalized to your interests. That's the one you read, and that's the power of personalization. So dive deep into every prospect. Understand their business, the goals that they aim to achieve, and what's important to them. When you reach out, tailor your message that echoes their goals and what they would like to accomplish. That way you show them that your sponsorship pitch is not just a cold opportunity, but a pathway to help them achieve their goals. Third, did you craft a compelling value proposition? Was there a way that your sponsorship opportunity stands out from the crowd? Was it the way it shone the spotlight on a brand? Or was it the way it engaged your audience in an interesting conversation? Or the way it dovetails into the corporate values of your prospect? Your value proposition should be like a laser beam, bright, direct, and focused. Keep it concise and make sure it is built just for your prospect. Fourth, have you reached out in different ways? It's true that emails and phone calls are the traditional way of reaching out, but social media, especially LinkedIn, might be a way to engage your prospect in an interesting conversation if that's what they use to hang out. It's about finding the right frequency and about the channels that your prospect favors most. Fifth, can you leverage mutual connections? There's a secret sauce to getting a response: warm introductions. Use your network to find someone who knows your prospect and can vouch for your opportunity. This strategy can transform a cold call into a warm conversation. Sixth, prove it. Sometimes seeing is believing, so it's important that you include case studies or testimonials showing where your sponsors in past relationships have thrived from your relationship. Tangible successes can be that nudge to get your prospect to go from silence to conversation. Seventh, timing is everything. Reach out to your prospect when you think the timing is most receptive to a conversation. Think about business cycles, budgets, and those industry events where your sponsor will be receptive to what you're asking. Your pitch should land at just the right time when they're open to new opportunities. Finally, seek feedback from your prospects and even from friends. It's important to ask those who have stayed silent or those who are objective whether your sponsorship pitch is landing exactly the way it should. It's important for you to remember that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So stop what you're doing, examine your message, use the tips I just shared, and you'll find that a silent prospect will be opening the door to have a conversation with you. If you found these tips helpful, please let us know by liking the video. And if you've used them to get that sponsor to answer your letter or email, leave a message in the comments below. And no matter what, I wish you sponsorship success.